Thank you so much, Nat. It is MLP JOHNXFIRE. John, welcome back. So, game one of this best of three between NGXC and, of course, T1. And with the flame guard changes and with the fact that you don't oh, never mind. We've got first blood. Top lane, WHITEMON is able to kill off JoCam.
Again, they're just slowing down Mizu. We heard him in the interview. They want to slow down Mizu's lane. He's a big nuisance for them.
Oh, JoCam.
I don't know if that's a highest priority in this game. It does feel like NGX needs a good frontliner to jump in. Speaking of jumps, 343 is getting jumped now.
Yeah, right after the manager of NGXC, Carl.
Angolier lane combo. So the Lifestealer Coddle lane just doesn't do much. You're having a pretty free lane for Cuckoo. Number 2 in terms of CS. He is rushing the Ags on Avenge. That's going to be really quick timing. He can just stand forward, die, get stuns off, and have so much utility.
Uh-oh, they've gone too far this time, Carl. No, maybe never mind. What? Sonic Wave's out. Alacrity. Oh, he went back in. He thought he had it. JoCam now going to rush off as T1. They are looking to capitalize well and truly. JoCam should be another victim here of the Queen of Pain. And I thought that was going to be terrible. Here we go again. Rolling Thunder mid lane. They're going to fight over the power room, but it is towards the bot side again. And it looks like T1 have already secured it. Still, WHITEMON is going to drop. A nice pickup here for NGXC. Rolling Thunder mid lane. With the chain set up, they've got Carl locked down, and this should be the one to get him. Carl is going to drop to 3-4-3. WHITEMON, he's rotated over. With the borrowed time, he's going to try and make something happen, but here comes Kami-sama on that Lifestealer. They've got the Abaddon down. Onto Cuckoo they go, and it seems like NGX, they finally found their footing as they move in for more. There goes XEPHER on the tree. And Gabby, he's shown up, but it's way too late on the Tiny. In fact, Alacrity even finds a triple. Finding the last piece in the form of Cuckoo, but now Gabby's moved in. Alacrity, he's going to have no way out. He does drop
those chain stuns. They do spot out the stacks here as well. Lines being drawn out by Pitkin as well. Rob's pointing that out. Mizu trying to clear, but
Sonic Wave though, gonna farm up a bit of it as Carl is actually gonna let 343 die in the jungle. Mizu, he's gonna go down secondary. Time poor old XEPHER's just copying at top lane, but never mind that, because the smoke is gonna lead right into Kami-sama. In your dream, gonna get avalanche tossed up, perma stunned up, and he'll try to rage away, but it's way too late. He'll try to chase down Alacrity, waiting for the avalanche to be off cooldown. He's just about got it. Oh no, he remnants just a centimeter away, and well, that was a panic remnant, John. It's the classic panic remnant. Mid lane, they've got Carl, but a nice swap out. Cuckoo gonna tank the gank for the team as they will be able to take him out in the end. Can they keep going though? Carl, a quick maneuver with the Sonic Wave, but it's not enough. It is not quite enough as the Infest was there from In Your Dream. Still T1. Chasing for more. Cuckoo still has that bench remnant available and does have another swap up. XEPHER gonna move in, does have the overgrowth there, so they do lock them down a little bit as now Alacrity. He's in big trouble, but Terrorize does come in. They've still lost the Ember though. They have still lost the Ember as they're trying to deal with the Tiny, but Cuckoo's there to save the day, and now Mizu. He'll drop to boot. In Your Dream. He's gonna try to run, but there's no running. Not from this team, or is there? NGXC, they are around though, and the pings are coming out, so they've got to try and force the fight. Illuminate will be there, and that should slow them down. T1, they are still continuing. Cuckoo is not backed off, and now Cuckoo, he's jumped in. He wants the keeper. A big Sonic Wave out. Carl, he's got 3 targets with it. Cuckoo, he might drop eventually, but no, the overgrowth is there onto In Your Dream. He's going to try and back out of here with Mizu. He'll jump in the car, but Mizu's going to have his Rolling Thunder in, and now In Your Dream's going to go. Rolling Thunder being forced out again by Mizu. XEPHER was being a real nuisance in that tree line. Nice swap out here from Cuckoo as Mizu is still going. Should be able to swash out. Just trying to chip away at them. And then GXC just doing their best to hold that high ground as the jump is back in with the shield crash. But the avalanche is out from Gabby. Mizu, he'll have to back off. But Cuckoo is on the chase now with the overgrowth. XEPHER, he'll eventually get it out. Still the roll-up is there from Mizu, but Carl's in now. He wants that Willow on JoCam. Cuckoo, he might drop, but no, he won't. He will survive another day. Now In Your Dream to move in, but everyone's falling around him. This is not the team fight. Sonic Wave is there. In Your Dream, he'll try to armor toggle. He'll try to infest. And Alacrity, he'll just have to try to run. But the magic missile there from Cuckoo into the avalanche toss. In Your Dream gonna go down. Do you just call it?
Not enough synergy outside of maybe the Coddle dropping cooldowns in the Pango and Ember to really get it, and they do call. NGX, game 1 doesn't quite go their way, but T1 might.
Very, very clean here from T1. mean, props to NGXC, though. Obviously, they've had to bring Adam in to stand in. I think Paulison might be able to make it for game number 2, so some would argue that maybe it was a bit of an unfair advantage here for T1, but I can't go against them, John. I mean, they... Oh, there you have it, Jonathan. We have a believer in the Drow Ranger, but you and I, we've been here long enough. We know this hero doesn't work in SCA.
XEPHER's done a great job of just timing that. Ooh.
Yeah, Lacrity's in big trouble. Carl, gonna be able to find a solo pick-off onto that DP. Quickly fine, he'll survive through it.
Yep, he's probably gonna need to reset or just walk all the way back. Looks like he might consider a neutral deny. We do get a lot of value there. A lot of the focus was on WHITEMON. Gabby gets to sit back. He doesn't need any regen. He do manage to find a nice kill though onto Carl.
Up as two. So head down towards the bot lane through the river. In fact, speaking of that bot lane, in your dream, you're setting up for a defense, but this could be a very hard ask because they make the jump in immediately onto Cuckoo in that dragon form. But Xepher, he'll be there with the Sun Ray. It will be cancelled though. Cuckoo gonna drop straight off the bat, and now they can chase for more. Xepher trying to abuse those fire spirits. Eventually he should drop, however, and does.
Tower is under attack.
Bot lane, WHITEMON, Xepher, both going to be scouted out. There's the tree cut though from WHITEMON, and he does get the tombstone down though. He's dropping low, but never mind. Decay and Sunray is there, and he will survive as Paulison now is the one in danger. He'll drop in your dream. He'll keep going after the Phoenix and Mizu. He's going to join in with the arena. Maybe they've got Carl down. Illuminate goes right through him. He's not down yet. The Spirit Siphon's going, but it's not enough. NGXC able to fight back. They prepare themselves for that defense. They make it happen.
Yep. Into the pit. They've got Tombstone. They've got Flesh Golem to get some damage amp up. And they're going to commit. NGX do have good vision. They could try to zip in. They've got to use that blink on Mizu well here. Roche does melt pretty fast though, Mike.
They've smoked up. They're going to try. Roshan is still falling, however, and Cuckoo, he'll wait outside the pit as Illuminate going to give a bit of vision, but the jump in is there. Cuckoo right on the Mars. Put reaction so quick, but now Alacrity, he's made the jump in. He's got the Aegis. Oh, he's taken it away from T1. They'll lose the Mars. They'll get the Aegis up, and T1, they're just going to have to leave now. Cuckoo, good for a chase onto Paulison, but more heroes are rotating. NGXC very quick with the reactions here as they do move in again with this Orchid onto WHITEMON, and now Cuckoo. He'll be vortexed up. Wukong's command being committed as well. They want the Dragon Knight, and they've probably got him. Paulison with a double kill on the Monkey King. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. It's Gabby now going to get jumped. Alacrity, a great jump in. Arena down as well. They're going to get through that mana though. They're going to try and help, but no, the Boundless strike out. Cuckoo, he cops it immediately, and they're gone. Oh, WHITEMON, just run, sir. It's not a pretty sight whatsoever for T1. They're more than happy to fight.
Radiant
And they'll move in. Can they get into the triangle, though? Great scan out, but WHITEMON, he's there to break the smoke. And will. Immediate Tombstone is there as well, but they are taking it down with the arena onto Cuckoo. That'll be a Dragon Knight just being deleted as the egg. It does come out. Alacrity's trying to deal with it in time. They can't get it off, though. The egg will explode, and they'll keep the fight going. In the meantime, Carl dealing with the backside as Mizu, he is burning to a crisp. And does go down, but now it's onto Carl. The turnaround. They've got the Death Prophet. Gabby, he's going to back off ASAP, but Alacrity once again is all over it. Onto the Deucer. This will be a full team wipe against T1, and they've got it. NGXC are just uncontested. See if T1 can manage it.
Yeah. I mean, they don't have the Tombstone in this area. They still have Egg, but that tower's just gone. Oh,
that's the main target. Egg is out. In your dream being targeted, but he does get the BKB off in time. Now Arena does go down, but Gabby, he'll keep fighting. The Mars in trouble. Mizu, he should drop soon. Joe Cam's already gone, but now the turnaround. Alacrity's there with the Vortex. They've got one down. He's gotten himself out of there. Cuckoo, he is still trying. Alacrity going to TP out right in front, but no, he's not going to make it. Can't even think about it as the smoke is there. They've got to know that NGXC is in that triangle right now. Mizu, however, going for the mid-creep wave. May get jumped. They've got the stun out. They should have plenty of damage, and they've got him. Boundless Strike was there, but it's just a bit too late. And as T1, you've got to force Roshan right now. Get the buyback going from Mars. Counter smoke is there, however. NGXC, they're ready. They're prepping. It's Wukong's command. He's going to fly out immediately. They just want to wait out that exorcism timing. They don't want to fight into that as WHITEMON is going to get completely demolished by In Your Dream. They'll go right after the Tombstone and grab that too. And now with the buyback, Mizu, he's onto Carl. They've got the Death Prophet. Alacrity doesn't juke out, or rather get the BKB force down as now the arena is there. Mizu holding everyone else back. In Your Dream, though, he's been targeted. They've got the Sunray, they've got the stun. They might just have the damage. He's still trying. Manta's there. He has survived. In Your Dream, still running out, still sticking down, but it's not enough. They get him out of there. The POS one of NGXC has TP back towards the fountain. But T1, their eyes are set on Roshan. That's what's really important right now. So they'll wait patiently, hoping NGXC goes for it instead. And Alacrity, he will get started. You can't let this go down if you're T1. Not the other way, but Alacrity, he might just pick it up and he's got it again. The Aegis is there on the Storm, and now Cuckoo, he tried to steal, but he's gonna drop. And Alacrity, he just zips right out. He has not lost the Aegis. He'll be able to use it another day as now Carl's just copying way too much damage. Kami-sama's got him. In fact, let Mizu take it instead. With the shield crash, and now onto the Phoenix they go. XEPHER not safe either. In fact, make WHITEMON a part of that list. XEPHER, he'll be chased down and he'll be taken out. NGXC once again coming out on top.
You know, you've got the follow-up from all of your AoE spells as well. And with that Aegis up, Galacti's feeling confident to just go high ground. With Paulson sieging, they don't even have In Your Dream here, but they're doing decent work and just melting the objectives. T1 will have their teamfight spells for the defense, though.
Yeah, Cuckoo's in. Mizu will be targeted first. Alacrity, though, right into the backside, trying to aim down WHITEMON again on that Undying, and he's got him. A 1-for-1, but certainly in the favor of T1 this time. Very, very terrible analysis by whoever that was. I want that person held accountable after this, Jonathan. That was a terrible take. It's In Your Dream. Gonna move in. Gabby will be targeted. Carl will move in, but no, they've got the Monkey King this time. Problem is Alacrity is the real issue here. But he has already forced out the BKB onto In Your Dream. A massive gust out from the Drow into the arena. They've trapped up two. But can they deal with Gabby? Perhaps after that BKB they can. Alacrity, he is still perfectly fine. Moving back in onto the Medusa. The Snake Lady surely doesn't survive through this, as Cuckoo's trying to help the best he can, but they've got him locked down, and there's nothing they can do to keep him alive. Is it a full team wipe? It might just be. Alacrity, a bit low on mana.
Are going out now, but that's into vision of NGX.
Here we go again, Alacrity. He's got the Vortex and Aghanim Center up this time. WHITEMON again getting deleted. Paulison, he'll get the Wukongs off in time. He's got a bit more time as now the egg has been committed. Is it being dealt with though? It doesn't seem like it, so maybe T1, they've got a chance to fight back here as the egg. It does explode, but buybacks are incoming as Alacrity into the backside has killed off Carl, and now he's got Cuckoo on the Dragon Knight. They've even got Gabby on the Dusa. Everyone melting, and they call the GG. NGXC come back with a vengeance in game number 2, and luckily for us, John, we're going to see a game number 3 between these two teams.
Oh, it's such a close fight between both sides. NGX looking as dominant as T1 did in that last game, and they're back in form as well. This is the NGX we've been looking for quite a while. You know, it's been a bit up and down. This is the NGX we remember from that Tour 1 run in Div 2, and at their finest, you're just such a great team.
Bye-bye, Sheep. She was waving at us. Bye, Sheep. It's MLP JOHNXFIRE. John, welcome back, sir. That is, yeah. T1. Paulison, In Your Dream, gonna move in. Cuckoo is there. They'll fight over the banner rune. Paulison, not gonna be able to pick it up. Cuckoo, he does take the bounty, and now a full-blown team fight about to get underway, but it doesn't seem like Cuckoo, between themselves and In Your Dream with this creep wave, they'll be able to get it, and in they go. They do move in. In Your Dream naturally going to be the target, and he does not have a very high mana pool right now, though. XEPHER, he's dropping low as well. He might drop it. No, he's out of range in time, and Cuckoo is going to be able to secure first blood for T1 as he goes after Paulison. It's the mad fight of a century as Paulison.
Again, playing a slower draft here, your Mars isn't quite ready to get the jump in. They are securing their stacks quite nicely. Gabby is spotted though.
There is a sentry there, but with the Inkswell, he is not afraid. He does land that stun onto Paulison, but does blink out immediately. So now Alacrity going to move in for the attempt onto WHITEMON, but Gabby is back in, and they've got the Ember, perhaps with the Fairy Fire. It's going to be eaten up. Alacrity's still going to run his way out. Gabby did not get the job done, so instead, no, never mind. Cuckoo found him on the backside. Now Arena, though, down onto Gabby, but he's happy. Tricks the trade away as they have found the Medusa. In Your Dream, still running, but can't. It's just so much damage out. Still, they did find Gabby in the end, but it really won't matter as the Medusa does eventually die in Cuckoo. He has become a real problem now on this Pango, as he's going to find an ultra kill out. He might even be able to find a rampage, but he's by himself now. He'll have to let that one go. In fact, Alacrity does rejoin the team fight and might be able to get a bit of a trade here onto this Pango. No chains available though. No mana for the spear either. Swashbuckle away, Cuckoo. Gonna have the assistance of Carl to help him out, and well, they can't actually kill the Pango.
But he's not farming, and I think that's the downside for dragging your +1 in. Deuce is just not a very active core early on.
Lock down Carl for a second, but with the Rolling Thunder, Mollison has been called out, and Alacrity, he was silenced up, so he's going to cop the permastun, I think, and in fact, it doesn't even need it. Cuckoo setting up more as now the arena is down onto XEPHER, but Cuckoo, he'll jump right into the arena. I'm not sure if that's the game plan here from our Pango, as he will finally drop. And NGXC, they'll go for more now. Carl dropping low, but here comes Gabby with a big ink swell out on the Ricky. They're going to find one. They might find a second. So in your dream, still find a triple kill for himself on this Medusa. But they do. T1. They're going to be finding undervision here from NGX, but they jumped in. Mizu being caught. Nice disruption from JoCam to buy a bit of time, but the Rolling Thunder is just going to lock him down. There is no running. In fact, they even found JoCam on the low ground. He got stunned up, and
where this core Deuce feels great. Number 4 network, not the worst. Carl?
Man, gone too far. Inkswell will help out a little bit, and Cuckoo does jump in, but a nice spear from Mizu to set up onto the Dragon Knight. They'll get one. And Cuckoo, well, he'll be left behind. This is where T1, they need to be very careful. They'll try to set up a fight, but it's not going to work out, and now the counter initiate is here. Carl, he'll go right for the head of NGXC in that Medusa. Kami-sama himself, he's been diffused up, slowed down, and with the rocket barrage coming out from the homing missile. What do you do?
I almost feel like the last 10 minutes they've been in this exact area all the time. NGX are still holding out. They still drag In Your Dream in, although...
Yeah, Carl, another nice setup with the Dragon Tail, and now with the Rolling Thunder, they'll have a perma-stun onto In Your Dream, onto the Ogre. They found Paulson again. You don't really want to force into the tier 2 if you can as T1. You'd rather that tier 2 go down first. So Carl, he might just keep poking and prodding at it until it does just fall over. But no, never mind. They saw In Your Dream. Disruption will buy a bit of time. In the meantime, Mizu has been ganked up, and they've got the control onto the Medusa. In Your Dream, he just can't survive the onslaught. Cuckoo's providing way too much stun. And Mizu does eventually just go down to Gabby.
Middle tower is under
Tier 2 mid
attack.
tower should finally fall. We'll try for the wing swell, but it doesn't really work out for them.
Mizu.
Oh, Mizu's in trouble now. He made the jump in, but it might just cost him as Cuckoo's there. They've got a bit of control, Gabby. He'll jump back in as well. Ogre's gone and Mizu's gone to boot. In fact, it might even be a third, as Alacrity never gets the remnant away.
And T1 just gets to go again. Like they just keep
Here we
running.
go. They've got the Medusa. In Your Dream by the tier 4 towers.
Radiant's middle
Disruption
tower
will help a little bit. But for how long? Because Cuckoo,
Oh my God.
he'll go right behind with the Rolling Thunder, with the roll-up. He'll just chuck a U-turn. No problem. At least they found Whitemon. But they're going to lose Paulson. I mean, Paulison's had a rough time this game, John. He's going to do something. Whatever he can. As I say it, but this is probably not going to work out
Radiant's
for them.
bottom
XEPHER
tower is under
does break
attack.
the smoke and is already set up there with Gabby. They'll drop
God.
the sentry, but what does it matter? Rolling Thunder, it's right on the Medusa. She's already out of mana. The disruption is going to buy some time. JoCam trying to save the day. They'll lose Mizu in the process as Carl finishes him off himself, and they are just dropping like flies to try and respond to this. The T1 being very cautious with the way they initiate these fights.
Radiant's
Even with the
bottom
Aegis on
tower
Gabby,
is
they don't
under
want to
attack.
overextend here. JoCam though, he's in with the disruption, but Gabby's right in. On the Deucer, forcing out the 4 staff. Into the sleeping dart, now they lock her down, so Cuckoo, he can roll right through with the stuns as we... Oh boy. You just think every Australian could put the accent on and just start going. Here we go though, In Your Dream, he's back, but he won't be back for long, John. He's gone already without buyback. Might be time to DC again, I think. Take a break for a minute.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Alacrity, oh, he's been caught.
Oh,
Dragon
boy.
Tail will be there. They've got so much damage. No buyback available. It might be around that time to call it. If you are NGXC as T1 seem to have pulled off this game number 3 victory. They continue diving in. Gabby drops low, but again, he does have that secondary life with the Aegis. There's nothing to be afraid about here for T1. The Bloodlust.
They don't have many options left. At least the Ancient's big. It's gigantic, like. It's going over to hero models.
GG's cold. T1, they managed a 2-1 victory here over NGXC. But you've got to give props to the NGXC, John. They put up a great fight, especially considering the unfortunate circumstances in Game 1 for themselves. But T1, see the better team today, do manage the 2-1 victory, and where you can see the happy faces there from Gabby. Very, very satisfied with their win, although
Yeah, stop wasting my time. Trying to get mine, get out the way. Move, trying to get paid. Bands on the way, just bought a safe. Ooh, crib with a gate. I need me a leg, but that's on the way. Ooh, yeah, that's on the way. Yeah, that's on the